Week 10 of the NFL. And we've got the Chargers' versatile running back. He's coming off a historic game, topping Adrian Peterson's 2007 mark of 296 yards. It's the Chargers and the 49ers under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Chargers coming into play. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
Shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by Sam Darnold in his 5th year now out of USC.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now Darnold. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury. I'm having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Okay, right?
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Out to the right, here's McKinnon. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Back to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Chargers at 7-1 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, somebody thought he had an open book beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback when there's extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Charger drive about to get going. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are a first or a second seed come playoff time.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Second down, McKinnon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just
touchdown. Jalen Waddle, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, Well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. A beautiful fake. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. Jerick McKinnon making his way back onto the field. Man, those numbers from last week. What do you call a game like that? Monumental? A career game?
Yeah, every one of those adjectives you can blow up. Monumental, mammoth, massive. But you also know that he wants another one just like it in this game. He doesn't plan on slowing down.
Man, if he duplicates that, that would be history. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. On first down now, run with McKinnon. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They run it with McKinnon. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They'll set up to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down. They'll look to throw. And here he's got Grant. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Credited with a 1 yard gain there to make it second and 9. Now a give. This is McKinnon. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. They follow up the first down 1 yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Chargers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third and 7. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jalen Waddle. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And and they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
On second down, Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Gets past one man. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down, Darnold. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's McKinnon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Handoff, it's McKinnon. And some room to work. 36 yards on the play. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Come on, set.
Second and 5. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. McKinnon. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Aaron Donald, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down now, McKinnon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
149 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead, you should be able to protect it, but if you get careful.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Jalen Waddle
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Darnold's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Darnold. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Ryan Tannehill, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Desmond Ridder, strong in the win, as his guys run their record to 8-2 with the W. And then finally, Monday Night Football. It's our first look at the Commanders on a Monday night as they travel to Philly for a good one in the NFC East. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Chargers. And they've had their way running the football, well over 100 yards already as a team, with 2 more quarters still to come. Meanwhile, for the Niners, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's beaten a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? We're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 30-yard play on third.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. McKinnon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On second down, McKinnon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. On play action, they'll throw.
Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in.
Touchdown, LA!
Jalen Waddle.
43 yards.
And the Chargers open the lead up to 34-0. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Justin Tucker sets the kickoff.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down now, McKinnon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McKinnon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Now, during that run, an injury here, we got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Wow, and even 200 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Down at the 25.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll go option on second down, right side. Running right through him. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down.
Touchdown!
Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots, now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
From the 45 on second down, Darnold, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now Darnold. And this one is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Ready?
On second down, McKinnon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. They're going to look to throw.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run on first down. McKinnon, this will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. He finds McKinnon, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here we go.
On first down, McKinnon might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 9 now. And that's complete to Shepard. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about him.
And he is going to go down. Back back at the 11-yard line. 2nd and 11. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try to run with McKinnon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Jerick McKinnon.
His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points, down by 4 touchdowns, haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is. You probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays in any other game you play. You're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now like, congratulations. But why isn't it me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McKinnon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here again is McKinnon.
239 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And some room to roam now. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short, McKinnon.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
Going for it with McKinnon.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Darnold on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And Darnold got to be intercepted for the third time. Goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They'll keep it on the ground. McKinnon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Up the middle they go. McKinnon, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They run once more with McKinnon. That second down play nets a -4.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
49ers nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Darnold. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable for Grant. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
On the ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that that line was uttered on the sideline. I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McKinnon
down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
And they're going to speed things up here. That one looks like he'll throw here. A dump down to McKinnon.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD, but of course that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Chargers, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to